Hi, kings and queens. Those who are new, welcome, and those who has been with me through this journey, welcome back to fAnCy's Bomb.com moments. My name is fAnCy, but some people call me Queen fAnCy. And on my channel, I do fashion, lifestyle, makeup tutorials, and DIYs. Today, we will be making Mickey and Minnie Mouse DIYs and setting up our DIY decor. First thing what we are going to be making is this topiary. I bought this from IKEA. It's Ventress Fest. I bought two of the small one and one of the big ones here, as you guys can see. And then if you guys want the SKU, there's the SKU from IKEA. And then what you will need is this wooden dowel that we bought from Walmart. And then the next thing is we're just taking off the tags. We're just going to use zip tie to do the small one and to attach it to the big one. And then here we're just doing it on the other side. And then the next thing what you want to do is make a cut in the circle, as you guys can see here, and put the wooden doll, and that's it. So the materials that you will need is this green felt. You're going to need a pen and a Sharpie, and you are going to be needing this ear sewing line that I will link in the description on the bottom. You'll also need this ear cutting line. And I also am going to include this foam or batting line. We're not going to use this because we don't need any foam in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the ear cutting line, and then you're going to put the ear sewing line on top, and you want to make sure that it's level on the bottom. So when you do it, you can either do like dotted lines for your ear sewing line like I'm showing you guys here, or you can just make one line and then just use your sewing machine. And then you'll also need this ear middle circle, which I will also include in the description. And then last but not least, you will need this holly leaf that I'm showing you guys, and I will also add it to the description on the bottom. We're going to start on this green felt. We are just going to use a pattern to cut out the pieces that we need, as I am showing you guys here. The next step is you're going to pin it and then cut it out like I'm showing you guys here. And just make sure that you make the lines visible, so then when you take it to the sewing machine, you can see the line. And I'm showing you guys that you are going to sew on the lines there, and you're also going to sew in the middle line. And after you take it to the sewing machine, it should still look like this. You're going to sew that line and the middle circle like I'm showing you guys here. And then you're just going to take the pins off like what I'm doing here. And then the next thing is you're going to use your scissor to kind of trim the outside so that it's really, really, really close to where you did your sewing. But make sure that you don't cut your sewing, because that would be very, very bad if you do it by accident. So I'm just gonna cut out the outer line here. And then the next thing what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna cut the middle circle. So what I did was I just cut a little incision. I just fold it in half, cut a little incision, and then cut out the middle part. Then the next thing is we are going to stuff it and make sure that the stuffing is nice and tight, not too full, not too loose, but just nice and tight in there. I'm using my Sharpie to kind of just move the stuffing into there, like you guys can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it closed so that the stuffing doesn't come out, as you guys can see here. And then after you sew it, we're going to sew it to the ears. And I am using this stencil to help me put my ears on the headband, and I already glued it on there as I'm showing you guys here. I used my hot glue gun to place the ears on there before I sew them to make sure that they are in the right position. And the next thing we are going to do is we're going to cut out our holly leaves. So I'm just showing you guys here that I am going to place it on my felt here. And then I'm also going to use my white metallic pen from Crafter Square. I'm going to just basically dot like my corners of where the holly leaves are, and then I'm just gonna draw in those dots with a little loop. And after a decade, here you guys go, I cut about 48 holly leaves like so. And then I also use my black permanent marker to make some of the stems on the leaf so that you can see that it's just a little bit darker. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out about 9 leaves, cut it in half, and then you're gonna start gluing on the outside of the ears, and then I'm gonna glue on the inside, as you guys can see here. And then I'm just gonna use the longer leaves to like put it over the two items. So the next thing is making a bow, and you guys will see me struggle here for a hot minute, but at the end I did make a cute bow. after you guys see that I am struggling to make this bow, after I made it, what we're going to do is we're just going to put hot glue on it, and we are just going to glue it into the middle, as you guys can see here. And this is the final product. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. It came out so wonderfully made. On the front, I just added some pom-poms, and on the back, since I have extra leaves, I just wanted to use it on the back and put more pom-poms. And there you guys go. What you'll need is this wreath form. It is a 14-inch wreath, and then you will also need this 8-inch formed wreath, also from the Dollar Tree. And it comes in a package of 2. The first thing what you want to do is you want to zip tie the small wreath to the big wreath, like so, like I'm showing you guys. So I used 3 of the zip ties, but it didn't seem to stand up by itself. So I did use popsicle sticks and glue it onto the form for it to stand up. And then what you'll need is this holly leaf. I'm not sure how many I cut, but I cut a lot of them. I think I won't cut like 5 sheets. And what you'll want to do is you just want to glue it like so. And this is how it turned out. It is so cute. Let me tell you guys, what I did was I just super glue the leaves onto the form. I did a little bow, as you guys can see, and then for the little red Mickey berries, what I did was I used buttons to just glue them together, and that's it, you guys. And this is the final look. I am so happy of how it ended up looking like. I did buy these light up Minnie and Mickey Mouse from Lowe's. And then what I did was I just put the Mickey topiary in my urn, and I just put a bow on there. As always, I do really appreciate you guys coming back to see what is new with me. Please subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I post a new video. I would really like to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so tell your friends about my channel. And next week we are going to be doing everything Grinch, so don't miss out. And until next time, I will see you guys. Peace out, kings and queens. Bye.